Hey guys, I'm here today with katawa shoujo. I'm doing this because, frankly, it's a game I've wanted to do on the channel for a while myself. And it just seems like one of those games that I really haven't been able to get into recently. No joke, since about August, I haven't played it properly. I haven't. After I did the 2 routes, I got on my third one and I was just like, I can't get myself into it anymore. That may be the only problem with me doing this game. Me finding the motivation. But this is my motivation. I am not doing that third route first. Most probably my favourite character, but not my route for this time. As you can see, I've already done Lily and Ems. This isn't a blind playthrough. Before the end of chapter 1 anyway. So let's get into it. This game strikes home with me as well, because I'll tell you when we get down to it. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long is I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white-paned sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. If you're wondering why I've tried not making any jokes so far, I don't think my jokes will be that good in this game, without being some kind of offensive. Because if you translate it, it translates to cripple girls. And disabilities is the one thing I can't make jokes of, no matter what. The game has more chance of me making me cry than laugh. No joke, has more chance of making me cry than laugh. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me. Interrupting the quiet mood, someone is approaching me from behind. But I said I wouldn't joke. Sorry. Hi, Sal? You came. Oh yeah, that's what all this is. At least that one wasn't insensitive. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognise the owner of the dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip. A beat. Awa. Damn it, Ollie Murs! It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. I forgot this bitch's name. Ichinawako. I've got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. You bloody moron! Pathetic. Yeah, you are pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense. I couldn't move a single muscle, even if I even if I tried. Oh no! My heart is pounding. I'm gonna try to not make any insensitive jokes. As if it was trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Fuck it, there's a joke set up and I'm really thinking about making it. If I don't, I will let myself down. If I make it, I will let myself down. I'm gonna fucking make it and make everyone hate me. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophony. Fuck off, I can't say that. Noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. My stomach was like, fuck this, I'm joining. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by somebody confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grounds louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand there motionless, save for my heart pounding. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Yusao? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. No, I'm not going to make that joke. It's too insensitive. I'm probably going to put it in the description. No, I won't even put it in the description. This is one game you can't make jokes about. That's why it's so hard to let's play. Let's play Katawa Shoujo. Oh no, he's having a heart attack. How are we supposed to make fun of that? I've just realised it's New Year's Day and I've not changed my fucking calendar. I've still got my I know why! They gave me that calendar! I've got a strong feeling that thing ain't fucking going up for the entire year. No, it bloody is. Fuck it. Hisao? My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot up in terror. I think he's having a heart attack. Oh, fucking hell, after I told myself I wouldn't do it. The thing is, in the community, there's going to have at least been one person who's had a family member go to a heart attack. And I'm going to be seen like a spiteful cunt now by making a fun at heart attacks. Even though I told myself, God knows how many times, don't make jokes of heart attacks when you play this game. Because your brother has had a heart attack and he's 22, I think. I forgot my own fucking brother's. He is 22. 22. He had it earlier this year. We thought it was arrhythmia. Yeah, that's why this game hits close to home. I don't like playing it due to personal experiences with arrhythmia. Yes, this is arrhythmia. Unusual beating of the heart. Very fucking bad. I researched it after playing this for the first time 2 years ago. No, watching it. We researched arrhythmia and was just like, oh my god, this seems serious. At least then I was able to blot out the fucking signs of arrhythmia. It fucking helped a lot. Blotting out the signs. I may have a low degree of it because sometimes I just get sudden pains in my chest. No matter what I'm doing. Fucking another one. Sorry, they're like cunts. They make your breathing fucking funny. They're not nice. They are not nice at all. The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. Yeah, he's dead. He's nearly dead. The world around me, the canopy of the bare branches, the dull winter sky, an echo running towards me. All these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwaneko screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. 3 months later, no, finally, I'm gonna sit through this. No, aren't openings like this? I would just thought that was copyright. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. I still shouldn't make jokes about that. Fucking hell. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you've left alone with your thoughts. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. Yeah, it is actually spelled arrhythmia. If you told me the word arrhythmia, I wouldn't have fucking spelt it like that. It's like this. No, I would have got dyslexia. Fucking eat that Y in there. No, fucking hurts. A strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. Unusual beating of the heart. Very bad if anyone gets it. Limits your life. No one should live overly. If you get this, you're fucked. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is it really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I had already a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. Yeah, I've learnt that. At school, if you're forced to leave, you're never missed. For about a week, my room was in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realised that the only reason I got so many cards and flowers was because sending my symphony had been turned into a class project. Burn your school down. I fucking would. Because that would basically be your teacher telling everyone to fucking do it. So then that means they could put anything in their fucking cards. Like, go and die, you miserable cunt. I hope you have another heart attack. Just so no, there are twats out there that would do that. Maybe some people are genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Yeah, you get the class bullies that would tell you to go fucking die in the card. Even in the beginning, I barely had any visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Urinaka was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snow day ever again. You got the hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry, and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way. but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. Some. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why. I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital. Although it was more like a storeroom for books, I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I'd go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and that I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. So you like your skin like you like your books. Leather bound. Plus I love the stories. I'm sorry I died on the inside. That was my life was that was what my life was like. The days had become increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mess. I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness. Through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself, the pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that only happened rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. It's a party that you're going to your fucking deathbed. Oh, no. Well, it's a Haven protest. He's a VN. Some of them do die. I'm trying to think why he wouldn't die. Because you're keratocyclitis. No, I can't believe I did that. Could have been worse. I could have gone because he's Ethan Bradbury. But that's just irony, I think. No, actually, I'm not sure. I got told he was dead, but I'm not sure. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed. Sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks at me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, he said. Oh, how are you today? I didn't answer him, but I smiled a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We're going to make you a void monkey. We have all your medication sorted. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to mine. His expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. Yep. And take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Yep. Yeah, the fuck? Cardiac arrest. I just bought cardio arrest. Wouldn't that happen if he took fatigue? Well, wouldn't he have a cardiac arrest if he didn't take any of this shit in general? Asthma as well. Asthma. I fucking spelled asthma. That's triggered me. Why is necrophilia on there? Diarrhea. Okay, The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters. Some of this shit, I would not take that medication if one of the side effects was diarrhea or asthma. Or a cardiac arrest, for fuck's sake. They're supposed to cure cardiac arrests. No, they're gonna be the ones to give you the cardiac arrest. Oh, I just thought of something. Having that cardiac arrest and the diarrhea kicking in, then all you've got is you've had a heart attack and then you've just got shit running down your leg. I'm not laughing, I'm cringing. That is just vile. Oh, I've got the image. Where's the bleach? This is insane. No. This is Sparta! Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions and dosages are listed line after line, slowly drifting with cold precision. I tried to read them, but it's so futile. Can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this, for the rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, Hitel. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down. The way he tells me, if he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. There's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? Am I? Yes, as a 24-hour nursing staff. It's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of the students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping them help nearby. And it's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. Yeah, you would have at least 5 people going around on wheelchairs in your class. No, not exactly. If it wasn't that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff. You wouldn't make hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I really aren't able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a couple of looks back. I think you'd like it. It looks really like I don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live with long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity. Blasphemy! You dare take God's name in vain. Oh, I just took God's name in vain. Oh no, the Catholics are going to kill me. Oh, fucking Catholics. Well, and the Protestants. I keep on forgetting about the Protestants. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. Whenever you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, it's still an opportunity for you to get gang raped. Oh no! Oh no, I can't believe I just made a joke there about gang rape. And now that lucky son bitch. Well, a special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's good towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right. Many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do something amazing. A person that doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. Don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by the disability. That's what disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? My normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily learn out something now. Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no, I didn't say anything. In fact, I know it's futile. I look around the room, feeling tired of all this. The hospital doctors, my condition, everything, and I don't see it will make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult, but let me try. Clean slate isn't a bad thing. That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something, it's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake just to resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Oh, thank God. Act 1, Life Expectancy. The thing is, Hisao isn't a bad-looking chap when it comes down to it. And, well, this is, as far as I'm going today, it's... So, we end it here today with this. I feel like I could have done more in that playtime of 22 minutes. I feel like I could have done so much more, but I don't know where it went. Well, see you guys in the next video.